just want everybody to understand that ain't nobody really there for you. I mean, obviously, sometimes you got your mama, you got your dad, but it's all really a wave thing. And I knew that was gonna happen. I knew the phone was gonna drop. But look, it's all really just like a ride in the wave thing, right? It's like, okay, yeah, they all there when the wave gone. Everybody love you. But as soon as that wave crash, your value go down. As soon as you ain't who you was that was making them happy, your value go down. People gonna leave. When you fall on your face, ain't nobody ever there to really pick you up. And if you do got somebody like that, congrats to you. But don't fool yourself into thinking that you got somebody like that, because that's a dangerous game to lie to yourself. Let's be intelligent now. Let's not play ourselves. Don't allow somebody to spit in your face and then say that it was water. And that's kind of what I went through. It was weird to me, but you gotta realize ain't nobody gonna pick you up. You're gonna fall on your face, and 9 times out of 10, don't nobody care. So what you gotta do is build yourself up so you don't fall, and you gotta watch out for the people that actually don't care about you. They're just riding the wave to be around you for the moment. But it's a weird lesson. You really gotta learn that. You gotta learn that. I never could say that word, differentiate from the two. From when everybody loving, hugging you, and oh yeah, rooting for you. When you're doing wonderful. When you're doing great, everybody there for you. You think you got the most loyal friends. People do things for you that you probably think you don't deserve. Just because you're doing good is the reason they doing it. But why you don't treat me like that when I'm down? Why you don't treat me like that when I'm going through stuff? Oh, because it's not beneficial for you. So what's the purpose of you even trying to be there for me, right? Or be around me? It ain't beneficial to you. So you gotta leave. Don't fall victim to those kind of people. Please don't. Because it's gonna make you a man though. If you did fall victim and you learn it, it's gonna make you something crazy. Something that it's gonna turn you into I don't wanna say a heartless person, but emotionally detached person. And that's a wonderful thing, to be able to emotionally detach yourself from anything in the world. That's what's set. The two things, being able to emotionally detach yourself from a person or a thing, and being able to control what you eat. Those are the two things that make a man very strong. Oh no, one more thing, and accountability. So being able to emotionally detach yourself, being able to control what you eat, and take accountability. Those are the three things that's going to make you a better person than 90% of society at all times. And a lot of people don't give this type of advice. This is something I should be holding. What they say, the game is meant to be sold, not told. But I just love people so much, and I love society so much that I don't care. I'm not trying to sell everything. Honestly, I went out yesterday, and the last 2 days, I went out and probably dispersed 5 ounces of mushrooms to the community. Man, that sound weird, right? But I gotta make sure everybody old enough. But I'm just showing you how much I love people. 5 ounces of mushrooms that I could have made a lot of money off of and did something for myself. I just went out, seeing homeless people, seeing people that looked like they was going through things, seeing people that looked like they were happy. I went up to everybody and I asked, I said, do you know the Mushroom Man? And they'll tell me, depending on their answer, I just be like, it's me. And then I, just get them. I was giving out apes of mushrooms, give everybody a hug. No matter what you look like, I didn't care. You could be a crackhead. You could be the worst homeless person that stink. I make sure I gave everybody a hug, a handshake, look them genuinely in their eyes and let them know I hope things get better for them. And I hope they have a wonderful day, and how much I love them as a person, because I'm a person, right? So I say all that to say the advice I'm trying to give y'all about being able to detach yourself emotionally, being able to control what you eat, and also being able to take accountability. I give that because I love people. That's some strong advice right there. If you follow those 3 things, I said it before, you'll be ahead of 90% of society. People will be drooling to be around you. And you still got to be humble though, because everywhere I go, people I notice that, but I'm humble. I'm so humble that I don't put it in my brain to understand it fully. But I notice it everywhere I go. People almost stare at me like they seen somebody that's not of this earth, and people die to get around me. People will come up and like just compliment me, but put their arm on my shoulder or touch my back and things like that. People want to be around me. People want to feel my energy. People want to touch me because I mastered those 3 things that I was telling y'all about. And not mastered, I'm still working on it very hard. I don't got much time to talk. I'm going to the gym right now. I'm going to my little old community center where there's nothing but old people, and I think that humbled me too. I go here and I just stare. I don't be staring to be rude, but I just be watching all the old people, and I tell myself every day, you're gonna be that one day. So stay humble. Don't ever get big-headed and thinking you better than anybody. Stay humble. You're gonna be that person one day. And it brings me a sense of joy at the same time, because everybody got a story, and I just see these people like crumbling and about to disappear. One day we gonna be the old people, and there won't be nobody older than our age. We gonna be the 80-year-olds with the last little bit of knowledge from back in the day. And not to get off topic, do you understand how much knowledge and how much wisdom we losing when people die? That's why I like to surround myself around these type of people, because it's just like I want to gain all of that. So when I am older, I still have some of the knowledge from back in the day. But I'm saying all this to say again one more time, don't let nobody come around you when you doing great and make you feel like you too good. Don't ever think your shit don't stink. Even when you know you doing good, like me, when I know I be fasting all day, I know I done worked out every single day of the week. I know I done worked as hard as I can and made as much money as I can, and I'm just being the greatest version of myself. When I know and this is the thing that I learned online, when I know, and not to get too personal, but when I know I'm practicing the retention, you know, I ain't got to say what kind of retention. If you know, you know. But when I know I'm practicing that, when I know I'm having discipline from sex and all of that, I pat myself on the back, because it's great to say, to remind yourself so you can understand. It's great to be like, yo, you're doing good job. But I don't be like, yeah, I'm really that thing and ain't nobody like me, because I can't do that to myself. I can't do that to myself at all, because it's not right. It's not fair. You got to be real with yourself. I'm a person at the end of the day. Let me turn this off. Hopefully it don't mess up the audio. But you are at the same, when I know I'm up there, I don't let people come around and put that thing in my head to where I'm big-headed into now I'm like, yeah, I'm really that. I'm that. Nah, because I already know you only here because I'm making you want to be here. It's my actions that's drawing your attention. So instead of me feeling like I could lay back now and be like, yeah, this is me, I'm doing that thing, I'm going to go harder and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to have a purpose. I'm going to keep going with that purpose, because the moment I get comfortable, that's when everybody going to leave. Everybody going to want to not be around me no more, because it's like, you ain't who you was. But when I'm serving your peace or your mind and your eyes with that eye candy, that mind candy, that peaceful candy, whatever you want to call it, then it's like, you want to be around me, and I got to be smart enough to tell myself that's the only reason why it exists, is because of what I'm doing. But I'm at my community center, man. I wish I could bring this in here and show y'all what I do, how I work out. I know everybody don't like working out, and that's fine, but I wish I could bring y'all in here and show y'all, but I got too much respect for these people that I don't even want to do that. I don't like to record others, because everybody ain't been working out for years. Some people just starting and don't feel comfortable. And by me bringing my camera in and being so selfish instead of selfless, I probably could turn somebody off and be like, man, I don't want to do that no more. And I don't want that. I want to, like I said, I want a great society. I want everybody to be healthy. I want everybody to be educated. I want everybody to be peaceful, respectful, and selfless. Because if everybody could be like that, then I won't have to have these conversations. I won't have to have these feelings where I feel like people only want to be around you when you're doing good. Because everybody be doing good. We want to be around everybody. But I like surrounding myself by these older people. In this community center, it's hard to find somebody. The youngest being like 40. It's hard to find somebody under 40. And that ain't old, but the majority of the people here, they're all about 70s and up. And it's beautiful. I just try to make sure I let them know, like, they still here. They're still very important. Because I know when you get older, you know, you feel like you just ain't nothing. You feel like you're just waiting to go. But I make sure I hug all of them whenever I do see the ones that do want to embrace me, but I make sure I give them hugs. I make sure I have genuine conversations, something I never used to be able to know how to do. I used to be that person where I was so awkward and just felt like unwanted everywhere, where I was just like, I'll agree with what you say and laugh and smile so I could hurry up and end the conversation, or so you could think I'm understanding you. But now I'm not that person. Instead, now I just slow myself down. I take deep breaths, and I answer. I speak calm and I speak slow. I answer with what's really coming to my mind, because a lot of times what happen is we focus on what we should be and what we should say instead of what comes to our mind. And people tend to not relate to you when you playing this fake facade and you want to say what you think you should say and be who you think you should be. We all humans at the end of the day. If I come on this video and be my genuine self, it's going to do more traction than if I was to be up here and trying to be somebody I'm not. Because it's like, the fuck, where that come from? What type of movie script you got that out of? Instead of me and myself, people gonna be like, oh, I just had that same thought today. Or, I was going through that last week. So I say that again to just like humble yourself, y'all. Everybody humble yourself. Those three rules that I try to explain, mainly for men, but women too. It's obviously for women too. And I notice like on these lives I talk about men and our issues a lot, but I want to give the women a little bit of game too. And the men, y'all could soak this up too, because it's like if you're dealing with somebody that portray these habits, then you already know what kind of person they are. But women, the main thing you can do to be a better person is to take accountability. That's the main thing you can do out of those three things. Take accountability, and move. Like, get active, ladies, and get a hobby. All women should have a hobby. Don't ever feel like you gotta just be up under a man and everything evolves around him. And if he making you feel like that and he comfortable, if a man don't motivate you to get up and do something for yourself or have something for yourself, then I'm gonna be real, he don't love you. He don't love you. I wanted to say that I felt that at a point where I had a girl and I almost like wanted her always under me and around me, but I can't even lie to myself. I never was that person. I never was that person until I started seeing like displays of like disloyalty and broken like promises and untrustworthiness, is where one point in my life I was like, nah, I want you around me so I could watch you. But nah, if I got to do that, that's so much energy. That is draining me so much for me to feel like I have to watch you. Please just go. I'm doing way better without you. I will always do better without you. If I got to watch you, if I got to sit there and be like, oh, what's that? Or who texted you? Who did that? I don't want it. So women, please get you somebody that want to give you your space. Just be loyal though. Just because somebody give you your space, that don't mean you got to be looking for male attention. And if that's you, go ahead. Like I said, please leave my life. But please get somebody that want to give you your space, because it's always deserved and needed. We can't be in a relationship, and I'm nobody to give relationship advice, but you can't be in a relationship with somebody who always just want to watch you and be up under you. That shit is weird. You lose the value. You lose value. You lose value for that person. You lose respect for that person when you know everything about them. So men and women in a relationship, y'all always got to be able to separate. I'm not talking about like a breakup, but you always got to be able to have that trust. Trust is the first thing. You got to have trust to know that you could separate from your woman or your girlfriend, whatever, and know that she's not going to do nothing, because at the end of the day, it builds a more healthier, stronger foundation. Because it's almost like when you gotta, I'm just giving a man this example. You gotta, and most of y'all probably older and we probably don't play games no more, but it's like you got a new system. You just got an Xbox at home and you gotta go to work. It hit different when you come home from work and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you willing to just play that game all night because you done been away from it from 8-10 hours a day, opposed to you being on it for the last month. Now the month go by, you've been on that thing every day. You now tired of it. You ready to sell that shit, right? So it's the same difference. Like, give your people a space, and you'll value them more when they do come around. And I've always known that, but I haven't started to instill that into myself until recently. But I've always known it. And another thing, just for my men and women, forget that. If y'all in a relationship with somebody and it feel like more of a chore and it feel draining, and you still young, or even if you old, just leave. Don't even try to, if you tried to fix it and you tried to work it out, just leave, yo, because you're gonna be more of a monster. It's gonna be more of a lesson, but it's still gonna be a lot of pain that come with it when you realize, you look back and you be like, damn, I waste a lot of my time with this fucking person, and It ain't even it. It ain't even work. So twice is begging. Don't do too much. Try to fix it one time and be genuine. You know, be genuine, be understanding of both sides. Understand what you did wrong, understand what that person did wrong. Don't just be you did that. Be accepting for both sides. And if it don't work, just leave. That's the best thing you could ever do, because God gonna make sure you find somebody else. But like I said, I'm at the community center right now. I gotta go in there. It's already 12 o'clock. I don't even know what happened to the time, y'all. They say the time went. That's how so untuned I am with just the made up world, that I don't even know if time went back or forward. I don't know. I don't live like that. I know what I got to do this time. I know what I got to do here. I know what I got to do there, and I do it. I don't follow the time. I barely follow the dates. Well, obviously you got to, but I barely follow the dates. I just make sure me and everything around me is trying to be happy, and I make sure every day I'm going up in elevation when it comes to being a better person. But this ain't no Facebook, so obviously I gotta end this with I love y'all. I genuinely love everybody that come on my YouTube channel. It's so much different platforms on YouTube. If you ever on my channel and you a genuine subscriber, you a genuine like fam. I ain't gonna say fan, F-A-M. I'm talking about F-A-M. If you a genuine fam, then I love y'all. And it's like Stan, right? Sometimes we love somebody so much we wish we could meet them. I wish I could meet a lot of y'all, the people that really care for me and the ones that really tune in with me. I do. I really wish I could meet y'all, because a lot of y'all seem like good people. But I say that to say, stay safe, and I'll probably be on live tomorrow or something. I'll probably try to get y'all an hour live, 2 hour live. The longest I ever went was probably like an hour and 49 minutes. But I'm gonna try to get a 2 hour live in. I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna work a lot harder to get a little setup, so I could do like the streaming. And one more thing, I'm gonna try as hard as I can to get back into like gun content. When I mean gun content, I'm not talking about being a gun tuber to where everybody wanna see me buy 30 different guns. That never been me. I never wanted to do that. I've always came in it to educate, like my firearm safety. That's what I always wanted to do. But I feel like YouTube pushed me into like wanting to be a gun tuber. They're like, oh, you still got this, because I love those guns. Those are the guns I want to practice with. Those are the firearms I like to carry. I don't feel like I need to have 13 different platforms of 223, 13 different platforms of AK-47. I don't need that. So I'm gonna get back to the gun videos, but they're gonna be more wholesome videos of me just genuinely teaching people things that they don't know, and I'm trying to save lives. I got a great video I want to do. I could tell you, I could run it by y'all. I kind of did it once already, but I never gave the explanation. Actually, I'm not even gonna tell y'all, because I know somebody gonna do it. But yeah, that's all I want to do. That I want to get back to the gun safety videos, but I'm gonna incorporate friendly and silliness into it at the same time. Because a lot of, it's hard to catch attention. We young, and when niggas just up there, well, you got to do this, it's kind of boring. But I got that gift where I can educate you, but at the same time, I can make jokes in it and make it feel like a friendly environment. But again, I love y'all. Anybody that here is supporting me, I genuinely love y'all. Share my videos, my lives. And YouTube keep telling me to say this, but I got a membership. If you want to support me, go ahead and get the membership, so I can start to add more like wholesome lives where I genuinely speak about my life. Because I got like a wall up, right? I tried to have like a thin sheetrock wall to where I could protect myself, but I do got a membership. So if y'all want to start to see genuine lives about me and uncut and my real life and what I really go through and don't go through, then start to join the membership. And when I start seeing like 5 people join, that's when I'm gonna like, or a couple people, I ain't gonna say 5, like a couple people joining, I'm gonna really just break it down and get to everything. But I damn near try to go live every day, so if y'all do get the membership, y'all gonna see the live a lot. You're gonna see that. I'm gonna owe it to y'all. If y'all do get the membership, I'm gonna owe it to y'all. I'm gonna probably do a live hour, 2 hour video 2 times a day. And one more advice, y'all. Look, chapstick, stay hydrated, man. Coconut oil, that's what I use for my face. All right, chapstick, stay hydrated. This right here, beeswax. I'm giving y'all the game. Some beeswax chapstick is wonderful. Make your lips look good, feel good. I just hope everybody happy.